So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. He's had a shot! And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Thuram cuts it out. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast.
Oh, he's been big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a runner. In by Ibrahimovic. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. So what can they make of this?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the...
And the shot! Thuram gets it away. Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Look at the space here. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit is herring after that one. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Good ball, good take. And he was quick to react. Gattuso. Rooney. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Blocks it out wide. He gets big! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a good ball out wide. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. In again. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. And this is Hullet. Tries to play it through. Hangs in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Otto. Gattuso. It's out for a goal kick. Jordan Henderson, and it's Rooney. And here's Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through, and he's got his cross in. Maldini with the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back. And a chance! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That's a half-decent try. Threads one in. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's an early cross. And it's hoisted clear. Looking here to chip it through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left. Cross in, looks like a good one. Knocks it into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Rooney. Otto. Now it's Lewandowski. Bale has it in a wide position. And he's in on goal! That has been slung wide. Nice control. And he lines up a cross. Abiati claims it without any fuss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 24, Gullit.
Looking for options for movement, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 13, Bale. Coming on the field, number 2, Fletcher. Number 20, Rooney. Number 9, Darwin Núñez.
He is just caressing the ball.
Van Nistelrooy.
Henderson makes the interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Figo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Rooney. And here's the chance to counter. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they could break here. Darren Fletcher. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Rooney.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That was just lacking in accuracy. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Manchester United, number 1, Maldini.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on to replace him is number 3, Martin Caceres.
Darren Fletcher. Nunez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Darren Fletcher. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rijkaard. And it's Fletcher. Caceres. Good effort from distance. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pressing high and with purpose. Ferdinand. Robertson. Played into space. Robertson looking to run onto it. And that was very necessary. Rooney. And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And now, to all members of
Reached
the
the
crowd,
midway point in
I'd
extra
like
time.
to ask you to join me in wishing our
Well, both
birthday
teams have
boy
run
a
themselves
very
into the
special
ground out there.
birthday.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now, can they get him away? Darren Fletcher. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. Rooney. Cross flung. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Fletcher. Tries a deft little ball. And he's straight offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caceres. That's a cute ball. That'll be a throw. And that's another throw. Thuram swung over, driving forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has crossed into the middle. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Darwin is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So this one to restore parity.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Suarez is second man up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Manchester United looking to draw level. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Inter Milan with the chance to go 2 up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
This then to level matters.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate right now.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Can he finish?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pull it.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for a runner. Henderson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lewandowski. Bale. Now the delivery. Now he's off and running. And this is Lewandowski. Gattuso. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? And this is Iniesta.
Deep cross.
Climbs up big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Ball is over the line. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found a way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Iniesta running with the ball.
And here's Hullet.
Gattuso.
And they can counter here. Quality ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rooney. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's there to get it away.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Gattuso. Gattuso.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's being shifted off it.
Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Iniesta, well seen, saw that coming. Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute.
Great ball if he can get there.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to clear it.
Gattuso
Goes steaming forward.
and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Gattuso kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yaya Toure. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Toure is flagged offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lovely feet, and that's aimed into the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Team still separated by the game's only goal. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a searching pass.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Iniesta.
Thuram.
Number 24.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Number
So,
15.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Number 20, Rooney.
Nunez. Van Balten deals with that comfortably.
Number 21.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Substitution in progress.
Maldini. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager...
Tries a shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Yaya Toure. Played in by Robertson.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yaya Toure. Now it's Rooney. Manchester United finding their passes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maldini has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Aim forwards. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Nunez. Nedved. And it's made its way to him. That's a decent clearance. Some...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Just 5 minutes left. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Balten. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Bale. He's gone forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? He might be in here!
Oh, nice touch.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Quarter of an hour played. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And now they can clear their lines. Maldini.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Rooney. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rooney. Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great ball, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent chance! That's good play. And it's made its way to him. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was...
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Ball driven towards the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And pull it! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Ferdinand. Ferdinand getting this one clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with the clearance. Strokes it back. Probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ferdinand is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Yaya Toure. Bale. Maldini. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's going to go a long way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Yaya Toure. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries a shot! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have... And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure. Rooney. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gattuso, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. There they go, hunting in packs. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. The message is clear, none shall pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And this is Pullet.
Cleared without complication.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Iniesta. He's looking wide. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Rooney. Number 4, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 14.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 19,
Bale.
Substitution.
And this is Judge, surely! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ball's gone out of play. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. And he cuts out the supply.
Could move up a gear here. Yaya Toure.
Now he's got space here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's very neat.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gattuso, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Rui Costa. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa. Jordan Henderson. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Jordan Henderson, time added on will be 2 minutes. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to...
And we're done. Manchester United are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
To our better stadium fund.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
And he cuts out the supply.
Iniesta. And here's Rooney.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is...
And the shot!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Inter Milan
Have the chance to go the other way.
and this is Rooney.
That has been slung wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Taken back almost at once. Bale. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. Knocks it into space. That's good play.
And this is Iniesta.
And this is Rooney.
Tries a shot!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ambitious ball here.
Great chance!
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Ibrahimovic really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta. Bale.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Rooney. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Otto. Almost half an hour in now. Hullet. And it's Rooney. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Otto. Iniesta.
And the counter is on.
Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rooney. And here's Hullet. Manchester United have a free kick. And it's Yaya Toure. Good take, and is he in? And this is Rooney.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Bouten clears. Oh, good spread. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Bale. He's having a shot! Yaya Toure. Short changes him with that pass.